Yeah, I know. But she was your sister, right? Flicker?
The sister I flickered?
That's right. The sister I used to flicker back in the day.
Right.
I used to flicker all during class time. It was crazy.
I think you sit at home and flicker by yourself, personally. All right,
How'd you know?
a little quick promo for the radio station. Hey everybody, Kevo Booker here. Don't forget to keep up with the crazies. Follow Audacity_radio on Spreaker.com, Facebook.com, and Twitter. Or subscribe in the podcast section of the iTunes store. Contact us at audacityradio@gmail.com. And don't forget to check out audacityradio.com. All right. So now you know how to find us.
We're not being hidden.
What?
We're not being hidden.
No, we're definitely not being hidden. We're here.
We're not like an Easter egg.
So give us the update. Who's in the 16 so far, Biggie?
It's going to be me and Kentucky and Louisville. Louisville's still in it. Kentucky got put out. I beat Kentucky personally. It wasn't intentional or anything. For all you Kentucky fans, it wasn't anything intentional. It was just that I don't like Kentucky.
Right.
Also, I just want to give a shout out to Western Carolina because Western Carolina pulled off the victory against one team this year. And that one team was, I don't know if we have time enough to mention that team. But they did a good job. It was a good job all by all. Little Miami victory this year. Who else a victory? Oh, yeah, that's right. Georgia was a victor. Way to go, Dogs.
Right. Are they in the 16?
Oh, they're in my 16. Is that all that matters?
I suppose so.
Oh, that's all that matters then. Georgia won it all. 23-22.
That's a low-scoring basketball game.
It was the most interesting basketball game of all time, to be honest with you.
Right. I imagine that it was.
That's the way we do, though, down here in the Deep South. Cold dogs, sick 'em. Ho, 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 ho.
Fuck your own face!
Yeah, I'm going to smack this redneck over here that took control of the microphone. Sorry about that, Mr. DJ Ralphie.
Right.
Oh, I sit back too far. My microphone went
away.
Oh, God, you're so much better in a half a year type of thing. So, what you think, Kevin?
I don't know, man. That's a good question. I'm sitting around waiting, trying to figure out what you're thinking. It's kind of crazy, ridiculous, to be honest with you.
Right. Well, let's see. I'm shopping for a car this past weekend. I'm looking for a 4-door truck, and all they can show me is 2-door trucks. What do you think about that? I mean, you're only showing me 2-door trucks. I'm looking for a 4-door.
Then I think it's time to go shop somewhere else.
Yeah, I keep on going to that daggone same place, though.
Why?
That's because the wife keeps telling me to.
Oh, yeah?
You know the wife is never wrong.
Are you sure about that 100%?
You know, I am definitely not sure about that. And I don't think even her friends are definitely sure about it. But I am definitely sure that she is definitely sure about it.
I understand that entirely.
I'll tell you what, it's a hassle. I feel like I'm wrong about 99% of the time.
You
All the
know, the
time
funny thing is, I feel like you're wrong about 99% of the time, too.
See, I have no friends.
Sure you do. Don't worry about a thing.
Don't worry about a thing.
We'll find them one day.
That's famous last words. We'll get you out of jail. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We got your back.
Way
Oh.
back. That's what's up.
Apparently so.
So here we
so
go
that-
with the news. 10 things to know for Monday. And this is from the AP, so this is the serious stuff. Give me your take if you feel like it. If you don't, just whatever. Cyprus secures a bailout. European finance ministers signed off on a deal that requires holders of bank deposits of more than 100,000 euros to take losses.
Hey, you think you put that in lawyer terms for me real quick?
Fuck
Because
that,
I didn't
man.
understand the first part of it.
Listen, what they're saying is if you've got more than $100,000 in the bank, or 100,000 euros in this case, they're
Right.
taking some of your money. You're going to take a loss.
Are we living in America? Because that seems about right?
No, that's in Cyprus. It's euros. That's why it's not dollars. You see how that works.
Right. Because they haven't been bought out by America yet, right?
Right, but if you changed it up and said, look, if you have more than $100,000 in your bank account,
Then we'd be buying you
taking
up
some
like
of
it
it.
ain't nothing.
man,
Then
that
we'd
shit
buying
is
you
crazy.
up.
John Kerry goes to Iraq,
John carried who?
has a spirited discussion. He confronted Prime Minister al-Maliki on letting Iran use its airspace for flights to Syria. On the high court docket, gay marriage. For the past 4 years, we've lived our lives in this hurry-up-and-wait, pins-and-needles way, says plaintiff Chris Perry, who challenged Proposition 8 with her partner.
I don't understand what the whole big deal is about the whole gay marriage thing.
I don't either.
mean, they say that, it's all about the church. But there's a difference between church and state, right?
And there's actually a separation of...
That's what I was thinking of. So they're saying, all right, the church has everything to say about it, but the Bible says, do not judge, for you will be judged, right?
Yeah, well, if you're going that route, the Bible also says that men should not lay with men and women not with women, but that is also Old Testament strategy, whereas Christians are more New Testament people.
Yeah, but if you went by God didn't write the Bible whole thing, wouldn't that make them, a little judgmental?
Well, you got to decide if you figure it's the Word of God or you don't.
All right. If you say so. I mean, you are
telling you,
you are all knowing. You're
for the most part.
You're Kevin Martin, the Broadcasters Podcast on Spreaker.
That's me. Indiana beat Temple 58-52 to advance to the round of 16 in the NCAA basketball tourney.
Don't you feel like Indiana should have won anyhow because that's where Larry Bird came from?
I don't really care, to be honest.
Well, I mean, Indiana should have won, right? Because that's where Larry Bird came from.
Sure, I'll take that.
Well, if they didn't win, then flicker them.
Right?
And if they didn't understand that, then flicker them again.
Yep. Rounding up opposes in the gun debate, New York City Mayor Bloomberg and rival NRA VP LaPierre spur their supporters to pressure lawmakers on gun control measures. So the gun control's still right there in the middle of the mix.
You know, I read a story the other day. Actually, it was today. It was actually early this morning. It said something about gun control and Texas style. And a young lady had just gotten off of work from a restaurant. She was a waitress at a restaurant and was standing at the bus stop. and said she had been standing there for like 15 minutes, and then she got spun around so quickly that she didn't know what had happened, and some guy was running down the street with her purse, and said that she just so happened to have her pistol in her hand. I don't know what kind of pistol that was, whether it's a 22 or a bazooka.
Right?
But apparently she shot this guy 6 times in the back as he was running away with her pocketbook, and she was arrested for that. Which is, I could kind of see getting arrested for it. Maybe
yeah, but then you need to be let go for it.
Yeah, exactly. And she was brought in front of the judge, and the judge declared her to be innocent because she
was defending her life.
She was defending her pocketbook. Apparently,
yes, she was.
apparently, pocketbooks are the way to go in this new economy, so to speak.
Yeah, she just looked around and went like,
"Go fuck yourself."
That's right. Somebody was flickering with her pocketbook, and there was no flickering point for that.
Exactly.
And somebody got flickered in the end.
Flickered in the ass.
That guy that got shot 6 times.
Right?
Okay, fuck you.
Oh, that guy's flickered off.
That's hilarious. Anyway, where else are we? All these politicians are coming out for gay marriage now that what was the guy's name? His son came out of the closet.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool now that somebody else said it.
Which is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, as long as I didn't have to be the first one, it's all right.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It seems like it's all good until one of your kids are gay.
It seems like it's all bad until one of your kids are gay, and then it's all good.
Well, one of your kids steals from somebody big, and then they're like, well, we really don't believe in stealing, but my child made a mistake. He flickered up.
Right.
And, it seems that way with gay marriage, too, Well, my son, he's gay, but he's not looking to get married. I mean, what kind of person gets married in this country? Apparently not the type that are in love, whether or not it's straight or gay, period.
I don't know what you just said, but overall,
it was all flickered up.
I think, man, what's in my business, If you're gay, you want to get married, go for it.
That's true.
You can be right there like the rest of us.
Yeah. Divorced and alone.
Yeah. Exactly. That's it. All right, well, shoot. I guess we'll get out of here. It's getting to be about that time.
Where are we going?
We're going away, like in a manger.
Come on. I like floating down this river.
It's not bad.
It's not too shabby.
We just got to do it again.
Again, when?
Well, I don't want to say that on the air because last time I did, it took much longer than I expected.
Don't let them chicken flitters even flicker with us.
Flicker with us?
Yes, that's what I really meant to say.
Me. Hey, pictures of the Beatles' 1965 Shea Stadium concert taken by an amateur photographer who bluffed his way backstage have sold for £30,000.
Wow. Was that in America?
Yeah, Mark Weinstein used a fake press pass to get next to the stage for the historic New York show. The only other photographer present ran out of film during the gig. Weinstein's 61 black and white images with copyright fetched £30,680, compared with a pre-sale estimate of £15,000 to £20,000.
Wow.
Shea Stadium
was that now or then?
Now is when he sold them. Shea Stadium was the Beatles' biggest concert, and the biggest ever pop concert by any group up to that date. Came at the height of